All right, Council. Shalom, shalom, Israel, shalom to the Torah, Shaz, Yashala. Giving, of course, all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashma, Mashak, Wamalak, Yahabashah. As all praises, honor, and glorification unto the Most High God, Yahweh. In the name of his own begotten Son, Yahabashah. His brother Yashala coming back to y'all yet another video through the Spirit power Yahweh, Ba'ashma, Mashak, Wamalak, Yahabashah. All right, so shalom, shalom. I'm going to get straight into this. Right, I'm going to get straight into this. It's going into the scripture, all right, in Ecclesiastes chapter 10, where it talks about folly is set in great dignity, all right? And we're going to get an example of that on YouTube and just in the world of how folly is just set in great dignity, okay? Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse number 5. It says, "There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place." So folly is set in great dignity. People, they set folly on high. They put folly to a pedestal. And the truth is evil spoken of. All right, that's even a scripture. All right, let's go to the book. Right, hold on. Right, that's even a scripture. It's the book of, right, 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse number 1. It says, "But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you." So Peter, just like the other apostles, prophesied that there would be arise what? False teachers, false prophets, even false Christs, right, which shall deceive many. But it says, "Even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies." So sometimes they bring it out privately. You might have a brother in a camp and he joins the camp, but privately, privily meaning, in secret, this brother actually believes in some bugged out doctrine. But, he would feign himself as a member of the camp, and he would feign himself as someone that actually believes in this thing, and in the doctrine and in the sound doctrine. But he might pull brothers to the side. He might and secretly entice people, right, to believe in what he believes. Because he might have itching ears. He might have the desire to heap unto himself followers, right? But it says what? "Shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them." It's like it that bought them, and, right, bring upon themselves swift destruction. So by you doing that, you're going to bring upon yourselves with destruction, right? But here's the point, verse 2. "And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of." So we understand that the way of truth, us keeping the commandments, the law, statutes, commandments, us actually believing in the doctrine of this Bible, people speak evil of us. They speak evil of us. And they set folly on high. They deem folly and madness as things to be esteemed in this world, and they push the truth to the side. Nobody wants to hear that, right? They would much rather look and hear and adhere to other things. Now let's go to this YouTube channel real quick. It says Canned R Fun, right? Canned R Fun. I don't even know, right? Now mind you, this channel has 49.9 thousand subscribers. 49.9 thousand subscribers, okay? And overall, 122 million views, all right? And he only has 88 videos. Now we look, all right, now let's look what kind of, content this person has on his YouTube channel, right? 48 hours of pure black screen in HD. This video has 8.9 million views. 8.9 million views. We keep going down, and his uploads are, all of them, down there, are over, 100,000 views. Only this one has 89,000. That's little for this channel. And brothers, we put out videos in Israel. Brothers that put out videos in Israel, we can't even get up to 30,000. This person has 50,000 subscribers. This is crazy. It's crazy. With only 88 videos. And all this person is doing is just putting up videos of black screens. No type of knowledge, no type of wisdom, nothing, not even music. This person is getting this many views, and you go to the type of comments that this person is receiving, right? It's just crazy, right? It's just crazy. I can't imagine, let us on a cliffhanger. I don't think they've coming out with a new episode. It's been a year. Watch the entire video. It made me laugh so hard. Keep up the great work. Everybody's trying to be sarcastic and all this other stuff. But the very fact that this person has so many views and has so much attention, so many subscribers, so much support just for putting up a black screen is just crazy. And when you look at, let's go to a Deacon Sakari or Deacon's Destruction Mode. Only 12.2 thousand subscribers with 269 videos. Even on his previous channels, he had more than that, right? Let's go to the Cold Cuts channel. So much edification on there through the Spirit, right? So much edification. Brothers putting out videos, like 5 videos a day. 16.5 thousand subscribers with 2,000 videos, over 2,000 videos. But this person right here has literally nothing on his channel. And he has 50,000 subscribers with millions and millions of views. So we understand that even on the YouTube, social media, all this other stuff, people that literally does nothing and just indulges themselves in folly and madness and just pointlessness, we understand that people esteem these things in high dignity, and they push the truth aside. They push the truth aside. But you understand, right? The Lord already said this from the foundation of the world, right? Or Slakia in Matthew 7, rather, right? And the Lord already preordained this, before the foundation of the world. But let's go to the book of Matthew chapter 7 and verse number 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. So there's going to be a lot of people that go into the broad way. But there's only going to be a few people that actually go into that straight way that leads to life, right? Verse 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find. There's only going to be a few people that's actually going to the straight and narrow way, which you actually have to go through in order to get to the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? But there's going to be a lot of people that's indulging themselves in folly and vanity because they have nothing else to do in this world. Right. Hey, I also, it's lucky. I meditate throughout the day that, those of us that's in this truth and we give our time unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and we, Lord willing, continue to do so. But all those days and hours that we spent giving our time to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, imagine if we weren't in the truth, we would have so much more time. So we can even imagine with these people in the world, sometimes we see the people of the world, they're too occupied in things, right? And therefore, they can never get the knowledge. Because you understand that in the book of Sirach, chapter 38, that wisdom cometh by opportunity of leisure. So if you're always occupied in something in the world, you're never going to get this knowledge, But on the flip side, in the world, we have so much more time. So we understand that, with all this time that you have, and we understand that according to the scriptures, if you're staying idle, that's when Satan can get to you. That's when that folly increases, So these people in the world, they have so much time. They just indulge themselves in folly and vanity. Because who wants to read? Who wants to study in this world, man? Nobody likes doing that. Nobody likes reading the words of Yahweh and actually discussing it. And that's for various reasons, because they can't come to the light. And I'm going to end it off with that, right? That's one of the reasons, right? Let's go to the book of John, chapter 3 and verse number 20. For everyone that doeth evil, right? Or I'm going to start verse 19. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. So men love darkness rather than light. You see that? Men love darkness rather than light. They love darkness. They love the folly, the vanity, the wickedness, rather than the light, which is the truth, which is Yahushua, which is, you know what I'm saying, the word, etc., etc. We also know that that's John 8:12 and John 9:5, right? But it says what? Because their deeds were evil. Verse 20, everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, now they come into the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. They're going to skip past the video that's talking about edification. And they're going to click on the video talking about NFL, right? That's what they're going to do, these people in the world, man. Because they understand also that in their conscience, in their spirit, especially our people, right? They can't come to the light because they know that as soon as they do that, they're going to be condemned in their mind, right? And they don't want to change, right? So with that, all praises to Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua. Folly is set in great dignity, and that's just one of the examples. All right, giving, of course, all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua. Shalom.